Hopefully that goes live on YouTube. Again, I'm always so skeptical on whether or not I'm gonna go live on YouTube, and it did. Nice. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Hope y'all doing good. I've been up since 8. I woke up feeling terrible because we don't know what I was doing last night. I may have went crazy. I'm glad I stopped drinking when I did. It could have been worse. I'm not hangover, but I definitely woke up and was like, man, I should have drank more water. So you know what we got this morning, guys? We got our nice handy dandy water bottle that I'm going to be chugging throughout this stream. But it's not all bad. I woke up feeling so bad that for some reason I was like, you know how we get out of that? We work on the house. I vacuumed, I swept, I cleaned off my couch. I have half my wardrobe in this room because it's only the stuff I wear for videos. I don't wear them outside because I'm like, I just don't want to get they're my good clothes. So like I have all that on the thing. I cleaned off my couch. I didn't really do anything back here, but I went and I cleaned up my kitchen. I have so many boxes from all the stuff I've been ordering. Just absurd. It's just an absurd amount of boxes. I have to break those down later. I've also attempted to keep quite a few of them just to store stuff because I don't have plastic tubs, but I do have boxes, and they basically serve the same purpose. Before I get going, I'm gonna get a candle so I can light. We have one of 3. No one's really here right now, so it's just me making the decision. But I'm gonna act like somebody's here. I think I'm gonna go hot cocoa. I mean, like hot cocoa or whatever the other one is. But I actually had so many more than I thought I did. So, this is what we're choosing from. I think I'm gonna go apple pie. Apple pie feels very Outer Worlds for some reason. Ugh. I have to strike a match. I gotta move y'all back a little bit. Gotta move them back. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's strong. That's exactly what we need. Okay. Match time. The way I light these, because like if you like try to light them. It feels weird because I feel like I'm pointing this towards my crotch, but this is how I like these candles, just because it's the way I gotta do it, you know what I'm saying? No. First, did not want to light. I bought a whole pack of matches that I just keep on my desk at this point. Oh, it smells pretty good. Oh. Okay, this is gonna move from my gaming station. Honestly, put it over here. That way it's nice and close. Put it next to my phone. Let's wipe all that junk away. This can go here. Get a nice little comb through the beard and try to bring some semblance of civility to my facial hair. It's a mess. Also, the amount of subscribers I got last night was ridiculous. Some people would learn the wrong lesson from what happened last night. Being as I was drunk and I was like, oh my god, I need to record a video. Let's just send it, man. And I've gained like 3 subscribers last night. And the video's doing pretty well comparatively to what my normal videos do, so. My beard's getting to the point where it just looks fun to do. I think I'm just gonna let it grow out, even though it gets a little tedious. Also, I really enjoy this Dungeon Master hoodie. It's quite tight on me because I'm so big, but like pretty cozy. I'm also so tired of trying to go buy myself clothes only to see that they don't have my size in stock, or they don't even offer my size at all. Is it sad? That's the biggest factor for me wanting to lose weight right now. It's just because I can't buy the clothes. I can't buy the nerdy stuff I want to buy because they're all like, yeah, we don't do 3XL, 4XL. They only go up to 2XL. It's like, what the heck, man? What the heck? I want to buy some. I want to support you and buy some clothes that I would wear around the house, but can't because guess what? Too big. Too big. You don't offer my size. I mean, some companies offer my size, but then you click on it, like $5 extra because of all the fabric. They're like, these fat people really need a lot more fabric than we're giving for the small people. We need to charge them extra. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw my like pants situation. I'm wearing like my normal boxers. Then I have I would forget it what it's called. It's like I think it's long johns. I have long johns, and then I have cut off sweatpants because I was wearing those black long johns yesterday, and I was like, maybe a little bit too risky. Yeah, we're playing some Outer Worlds 2. The way I've been. Oh my god, it messed up. How did it mess that up? Oh, it's because I did this. Hold on. That's the right crop, right? Yeah. So I tried to put a black bar around my camera just to make it a little nicer. I've been kind of I've been trying to be really structured playing Outer Worlds 2. I think I'm gonna throw that to the wind. I'm just gonna play whenever I want. I'm not gonna try to do the episodic thing. I'm just gonna play, record, and then just cut it where I cut it and then upload it. You know what I'm saying? Unlike hour chunks if possible. Hopefully that doesn't bother y'all. I mean, it doesn't get a lot of views anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, that's just how I'm gonna be playing this going forward. Let's continue where we left off. We just got to the second planet. Did a little exploring, got led into an ambush, absolutely obliterated those people, and now we're outside the front city. Or the front gates of the city. I should probably drink before we get in because I'm going to be doing a lot of reading. Ooh. This one's not very chuggable because it has no air hole. So when I'm trying to drink the water, I'm basically having to suck the water out the hole. And eventually my lips suction into the bottle. Okay, how's the audio level for y'all? Time for one more lesson, so I shot her one. Hey now, no. We're not doing this. You know what? I'm actually going to... We gotta go performance. I want a smooth but enjoyable gameplay, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try that. Maybe the reason my game was struggling so hard is because it was trying to put me in... Oh my gosh. Last question. What? Okay, hold on. So this is a fun gimmick. A fun gimmick of the way I'm doing my capture cards. Is this monitor I'm playing on is a DisplayPort monitor. And what that means, I have the DisplayPort so I can play it at 2560, 1080, or 2560 by like whatever the thing is. For y'all, however, it's doing this weird thing where it's like, you saw where it's got this bar. It's like the monitor on your side's ending. Interesting. What if I do this, it'll fix it? Okay, we're looking good. But I mean, we've not gotten into the game. I need to figure out, because sorry, there is gonna be a bit of technical issues because it's the first time I'm using this Elgato, and I haven't had this setup before, so I've not been an Elgato guy because Elgatos are expensive and I didn't want to drop the money, but then I did.
DeVries said the grand plan made her do it, huh? Jeez, kinda preachy. Keep it in the monastery, lady.
Okay. Let's see if we load in if it's broke or not. Hopefully not. And then I gotta mess with the audio because I realized the Hmm. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. Okay, that was just a weird visual glitch. There's no way I can make this louder. I feel like this is quiet. Maybe it's quiet for me. Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna turn myself down a little bit just so I can kind of be even with the game. I mean, I guess it's probably a little higher in the game, huh? Okay.
Another refugee? Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
I can wait, but I might get these other people sick.
Oh, no, we can't allow that. You'd best go and see our doctor at once. Just keep your distance from others. Our calculations do not afford many sick refugees. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
Danger's never stopped me before. Step aside, you cautious peasant. That's a crazy line, bro. Is there rule number 3?
Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable.
What's the exclusion zone?
I thought the name was self-explanatory.
I'm stupid.
Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out.
You people sure take your predictions seriously.
Our predictions spring from the universal equation, the very numbers that guide the stars. Only a fool ignores probability, and we don't suffer fools around these parts.
I thought refugees encampments were supposed to be safe.
Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe, including here. That's enough questions. Keep the line moving. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
Under paragraph 79 of declarably deplorable methods and means, it clearly notes throwing fuel at each other.
I remember this place before the war. Functioning tramiculars, the peaceful silence of the canyons.
I can't recall the last time this region was silent.
I urge caution. For now, with a prodigious degree of bluster and ample
Edward
teeth gnashing,
Dunsey, Jan Dunsey, Morse for Dunsey.
No,
why is Jan on here twice? They really don't like Jan, huh?
To identify the culprits with the utmost urgency. Do we believe them? Perhaps.
That's a named individual. Hello, named individual.
I swear, it's nigh on impossible to find decent.
That is not the voice I was expecting from this guy. I was expecting some like rugged cowboy.
If we factor for random elements offsetting certain key variables, upsetting the mock apple cart, as it were, we start to grasp the potential range of disruption. And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something?
You usually perform advanced calculations in the midst of a busy settlement?
Typically, no. And it has been somewhat challenging focusing my concentration. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate. To show how the crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations.
So you're just out here mathing in public so passerbys can watch you math?
I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions.
I bet the 10.26% of the time they're asking if they can use the space.
I am sure they bear any inconveniences with grace and dignity. I mean, the statistical jump correlated to residents within Matriarch's Mercy has some pretty compelling numbers. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors, longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there.
Most people need more than medicine and water to be happy.
We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction. But if my data remains unconvincing, I suggest you inquire with Provisioner Plotnik inside the lift building. Simply tell her Archivist Widmark approves brief use of her time.
I'll get it.
Then
I'll let you
back to it I shall get.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions, but it could use a little salt.
Ain't got no soup for me to even taste, bro. That seems like the way forward. Oh, another sick man. Yo, what up, horse?
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance.
Oh, I'm so sad they didn't give me a sick option to be like, I'm the exact same way, bro. Allow me to find his milk.
Don't want it, don't need it. I've gotten sick at least a dozen times since we set up camp. Why, last week alone, I caught hack lung, sprat tongue, skinny teeth, and a rare case of mortified skull emergence. Figured I might as well get used to being sick. So I'm practicing for my next disease. It's gonna be a nasty one.
What are you making a situation around the camp, bro?
I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends. You too. Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the Order. I'm not in the prediction business.
Reminds me of Tau Ceti right after the merger. Had to wait for my number to be called just to get rations and a cot. Hope these folk don't have to wait as long.
By calculating the position of every atom in the universe, we can predict the future, control reality, and ascend to a state of virtual godhood.
Ridiculous.
Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere.
What if I promise not to take much of your time?
Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment.
You seem to be the fairly in the know. What's the current situation in the settlement?
Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
You haven't actually told me anything about what's going on here.
Oh, dear. I got ahead of myself, didn't I? That's an occupational hazard around here. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here, with constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle.
Do you think people are listening?
Never as many as I would like, perhaps, but my little congregation grows by the hour. Eventually, my unsophisticated layperson friend, the knowledge just seeps right in. Give it a few years and they'll even be asking questions.
Mania, gay terrors, melancholia,
This
Broke
guy's
my nose last scrap. Or, I guess Raleigh Dortmunder did, huh? I still don't get any of this.
Hello, Mapother.
I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won you one, right? Matters settled. The void you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now.
Can either of y'all tell me anything about the situation in the settlement?
You used at least 2 words I ain't sure I know. And I already forgot the question. No? I think. You ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this... What does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan. Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borscht loaf. Anyhow, head down the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
Oh, yeah, you want to speak?
You got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this situation with the refugees.
What's on your mind?
The number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what I expected. And beyond what the Order is capable of handling, seems like. Andes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food.
The Order's doing their best and not making refugees earn their help?
You sure? The Order seems a whole lot more concerned with dazzling the populace with numbers than anything else. It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war.
Okay, a lot of these feel confrontational, and I ain't trying to argue with my companions. You're right. Let's ask these refugees if they prefer free food or having to work for it.
But nothing's ever really free, is it? I went through this myself when Andy's Choice took over Tau Ceti. It took time to secure the merger, but once they did, we folk got the help we needed real quick. And all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's Mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this?
I see. I see. I see. She can't comprehend people doing something nice for free because Auntie's Choice is all business, negotiations, and contracts. You know, man, I don't really know. Don't know, don't care. You know, Auntie's Choice was wrong to offer you that deal, right?
Don't see how it's wrong if it benefited the both of us. Anyhow, if the Order is in fact helping these folk with no hidden aims, then, well, I'll be the first to admit that there might just be merit in what they're selling. Appreciate you hearing me out.
We'll talk later. Okay, so
word to wise, don't accept anything here that's given for free. You'll pay, one way or another.
Sorry, got bootlegging to do.
Oh, here's the boss.
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right? Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
You just said several words I do not understand. Tell me about this quasi-illicit shenanigan of yours.
Oh, a semi-informed customer. Well, we offer a wide array of proxy altercations, from restrained bludgeoning to flat-out scraps. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
Do they fight using stand-ins? What does this solve?
Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
I came to ask about the situation in the camp. You already answered my questions, evidently.
Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers. I got a bunch of yeggs, 2 pugilists, and a sick canid to feed.
Where's the canid? I didn't see the canid. Maybe it's in this room. Oh, I don't see it. She's got a dog somewhere, but I don't know where that dog is.
Look, your nose was just a stand-in for Duarte's nose.
What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright side. I predict that the worst is behind us.
We're not going anywhere. Not on the basis of some half-baked prediction. This so-called exclusion zone is where we stake our claim. Stand with me in defense of freedom.
I have too much on my mind for idle numerical chit-chat.
I guess this is
Except for
the place where I'm not
that you
supposed to be
ain't
standing.
yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you. You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay. I give up. Tell me.
Earth Directorate, Gregory, and you are?
May Huffstutler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing.
Oh, nice.
Now, the voice of the displaced. That's what those in the Order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet, likely meant as a petulant slight.
And
On
didn't
account I
understand those
object.
words.
Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turn those into demands for reasons of clarity and import.
A helpful troublemaker is a noble calling.
Though, admittedly, it's a difficult way to make friends. The Order's not exactly fond of me. Rabble-rousing doesn't align with their vision of a perfect universe. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me.
What was that you mentioned about the exclusion zone?
The exclusion zone. The Order has decided to keep us out thanks to some nebulous prediction of disaster. Screw their predictions. We have people, displaced by war and disaster, in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them.
Man. This feels like the option I really want to choose, but I really don't want to take sides in all this, like, all the kind of political stuff that's going on. Maybe you should respect the rules of the people looking after you.
People are cramped, injured, sick. The Order needs to do more than command. They need to listen. I honestly don't give the slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur. I couldn't get anywhere with Administrator Daggerwall, but you, maybe you'll have better luck.
Why do you think they would listen to me at all?
Even the Order, for all of their logical ways, value an outside perspective. And because I've run out of options.
Being former Auntie's Choice, surely you understand if I ask about a reward.
I got a pretty fancy gun I was issued back when I was a rising star at Auntie's. Side with us, and it's yours. Even throw in a healthy amount of bits for your troubles.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I'll give it a try.
Thanks, stranger. Maybe fate's on our side for a change. You can find Agarwal in the lift building.
Here's what's gonna happen, okay?
Formulating another equation
I'm gonna get
to
their
get
side.
on my nerves.
They're gonna be like, okay, you can move into the exclusion zone. And then literally the next frame is gonna be a meteor slamming into the exclusion zone, killing everybody.
Another refugee camp? Another colony?
I predict, with an 8.23 margin of error, that our situation will improve in time.
There's the provisioner, the first person we should talk to.
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating provisions and supplies for the displaced.
An archivist Widmark suggests I speak with you about your work.
Well, if the archivist said so, I suppose I can factor out a moment. As the assigned provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisition and distribution of comestibles, medicinals, and miscellaneous vital supplies. The overwhelming majority of my time is dedicated to this, leaving only moments to see to the Order's needs in the settlement. But it is an effort I undertake with great relish. You may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine.
Sorry to say, but this place may not have noticed either.
With the great disruption that has occurred to their lives, one could hardly blame them. That they are fed and remain healthy is sufficient for me.
I bet you're more stressed than you let on, but you seem happy about it?
The Order of the Ascendant is dedicated to the ascension of humanity. Our ultimate goal may not be reached in our lifetime. If I can help others in need today, I shall do so to the utmost extent of my abilities and resources.
These people sound like such good people.
Appreciate you respecting my time. Yes.
I saw that you had a store. I just want to see what you have
to
to
your
sell.
heart's content, but do so speedily for my sake.
Fairfield. A good day for personal
Precog.
freedom
While in
and
TTD,
fair
moving
trade.
longer drains energy. Energy also drains temperature slower, increasing 30% slower with your science skill. Okay. She offers a plasma pistol, a burst assault rifle, and a plasma cutter. This could be good. It's $1,000 though. That's very expensive. Let's sell our junk. That was pretty good. That was $2,000. We're still quite poor.
It's you.
Hello?
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
You want my help? You don't even know me.
True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself.
Right, I've heard this all before, but what does it have to do about me?
Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing outsider standing before me.
Okay, I'll take it, only because you're complimenting me. What is it you need so badly?
Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Think you could help, Inez?
Might have time to patch up 1 or 2 patients before we head out. I used to be a combat medic. A good one, too.
You also strike me as someone on the go. I need committed medical employees, not a freelancer. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks.
Okay. Before I get to that, I had another thing.
How can I be of service?
What do you make of the conditions in the camp?
As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out.
Anything I can do to assist with that?
Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lamping. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all.
Great,
Since
we get to
you
go back to
aren't a
Horst.
refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free of charge, but my prices are fair.
We'll see about that. Primer for blight fortification.
Tackled pileup on the tender in the mid-court restricted zone. I was on the edge of my luxury
We'll buy that.
hide spectation lounge. Not to
I'm not
mention
gonna.
the concession sales, invasive
Recipe
marketing
on how to craft
hucked
a
it out of
pharmaceutical
the
primer.
arena with their official Auntie's Choice
Buy the recipe.
Sprat Crisp penalty buckets.
Okay.
Oh, but I digress.
Here, hold on. I want to go do this the worst thing real fast. That's because
Welcome. Have you come to bask in the order's knowledge?
worst or horse, and your name's not horse.
You ever cough so hard your ankles hurt?
Oh my
I'll
God.
try not to sneeze on you, but no promises.
Take this medicine, bro.
Law, finally. Real relief for my fake symptoms. Let's see it then.
How much do you really want this? Because I might need it more, man.
Now that you mention it, you do seem to be of a genuine sickly disposition. Here, buy your own medicine. This one's mine. Besides, I'm guessing you need something stronger for whatever it is you've got. You have my gratitude, stranger.
I got 500 money. I love being sickly, man. Sickly's so fun.
Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside and get back to our duty.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
Okay, I want to talk to the novice first.
Ah, I've pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now. I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is. Well then, I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct?
How does the order predict the future?
We utilize a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible, and advanced calculations using well-honed models to effectuate it. None of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation to do that. Fortunately, we're all working very hard on that problem. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers' paths.
Actually, let's hold on. Okay, good. Your little department does what now?
The Department of Predictive Analysis is mainly populated by seers like myself, who represent the Order's most talented mathematicians. After years of study, some can predict events a few seconds or minutes into the future with reasonable precision. Others can estimate with up to 71.1% accuracy several months out. Of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive, but I am not to speak of that with an outsider. No offense.
Do unforeseen factors get in the way of your predictions?
Unforeseen factors, random elements, anomalous outliers, incalculable variables, all of them can undercut the accuracy of our predictions. But as we close in on solving the universal equation, unknown unknowns will become known unknowns. Then finally, known knowns. You follow?
Can you tell me more about the situation in the settlement?
Matriarch's mercy is brimming beyond capacity with those cast out by war. But we of the Order rise to every challenge and continually strive to better our guests' existence. Why, I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area.
I can understand why I'm not seeing them in here in droves then.
I share the very same surprise. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly.
One person here will swear by the Order's predictive methods.
One of our recent guests, Rollo Nast, has received multiple personalized order predictions. I believe he could speak to the effectiveness of our ways firsthand. If my own humble assertions are not enough, I trust his attestations would convince you, and perhaps other members of the displaced as well.
This is a predicatory. I expected more than a desk.
True, my situation does lack a certain refinement. Regrettably, this is Matriarch's mercy. We all must do the best we can with limited means. I foresee you have much to do. I won't keep you. Adieu.
Guidance for all Auntie's Choice staff presently stationed in Golden Ridge. The Department of Aggressive
I'm trying to
Acquisitions
stand
and
up more.
Persons
I'm trying to sit
Elimination
up
has
straight.
issued new guidelines for those perambulating outside occupied areas during approved break or leave periods.
Okay.
Site safety officer
Let's speak to the
Dignan Chow
important
reports
people.
byways
Hello,
beset
Abbott.
by groups of-
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
What is the guns one? They just like, let me up the lift. No time for that. Ruth said we could help one another out.
Yes, the presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, due to our need for compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge?
Maybe we should have this conversation in private, just the two of us.
And leave Abbot Newell to be subjected to the inanity of a total stranger? Absolutely not.
Don't trouble yourself about Seer Wiley. He's here as my aide. I trust him implicitly. Now, you were saying?
I need to speak with Victor Clemens. Supposedly he's a member of your order.
Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
I'm not sure, but it seems he's likely involved in the plot to destroy Arcadia.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
A friend of the traitor I'm after said she and Victor have secret contacts within the order.
And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the Enray Range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so
Those
I
words
advise
are less
caution.
than safe for me. Okay, can you be more specific about what I'm going to be fighting?
Besides the highly caustic Zeranium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
I'm sorry, mad cultists?
Rift worshippers spouting inane theories. They began showing up prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate always starts small, doesn't it? Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Glad we're on the same page. Now how can I return the favor and help you?
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Auntie's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Oh my god. Current tensions, and here I thought we were getting along so well.
Choosing levity at a moment like this is only further evidence of your lack of good judgment.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend, but the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence, but if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
Okay, thanks for the lead. I'll look into it.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Okie dokie. So, while we also are here...
You're tuned to wireless free Arcadia.
Is there a log that I need to look at? Seer's prediction. Okay.
On the battlefield.
Though you may be a stranger to these lands, you shall help us by locating medical specialists essential to the health and well-being of Matriarch's Mercy. Be they formally trained or unconventional in approach, rest assured they will be welcomed with open arms. We need a taxidermist. A savant with needle and thread can be found in the bounds of Matriarch's Mercy. An automechanical that has fallen prey to scrappers located in the west in the Guardian Estates. A plumber, a specialist in the most depraved and yet essential biological functions, is currently in the trenches of combat. Oh my god. Okay.
Let's do better together.
Where to first, Commander? Enray Range, Zeranium Manufactory, or Outpost Opportunity?
Hello, Inez.
Hope you appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere, or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the rubble, I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are.
You're taking this better than I expected.
I prefer doing my shooting after asking all the pertinent questions, Commander. While we're at it playing detective, we need to scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run for cover. If they didn't, well, there's only so much basic training can prepare you for.
We'll head straight there.
Thank you, Commander. We should move on, unless you've got something for me?
Nope.
Friends, neighbors, while you shelter in Matriarch's Mercy, heed the teachings.
A mound of a large pile of seemingly unrelated debris. This one wasn't readily at first glance, was it? Examine. On further search, it seems like it was an improvised structure.
Shame what happened there. I seen the whole thing.
Oh yeah?
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be.
Oh, that used to be more than just debris?
Yes, technically a hut is meant to be only one story. Because when you stack them, they tend to fall over. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come tumbling down.
So a bunch of displaced have been hurt doing this?
Oh, you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being subtle. Yeah, people keep at it. What else choice they have? Order won't listen. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes.
What worries me is that you may be right. Be seeing you. I'm not gonna try to speak on behalf of the Order because I'm not exactly siding with the Order. I'm trying not to side with anybody, realistically.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to health?
Okay.
That last selection has been scientifically proven to increase productivity, improve morale, and soothe all manner of mental malady in the listening workforce.
Okay, that's the
At least in the
manufactorum.
lab. Not responsible for night sweats, abnormal bone growth, or
So I think we want to go here. And I think on the way, we'll stop there,
Consult your employee handbook to determine if
and
dancing
here.
is presently allowed.
Yes.
Take a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink purple berry tequila.
Can't just shoot in the thin air.
What? Also, we need to look at my guns. Okay, it's a assault rifle, right? Okay. I'm kind of low on shotguns, so I'm gonna put the chain spark cannon back on here. I'm going to do the corroder. No, let's try the corroder. I've not used this before.
Guns cocked and loaded.
Oh, it's a charge up. Okay. Dude, I'm so bad.
For big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the purple bread worm.
I'm pouring in this. Oh my god. Okay. It's evident I can't aim. It's evident this thing is tanky, I'll tell you what.
Not walking this off. Stand me back up.
My aim is so bad.
It's loaded with additives and preservatives made with
Need some help first.
purple coloring and a little added kick that gets you going in the
Oh my god, it takes so many shots. Okay. Get up.
Back in business.
Yeah. Those guys were kind of tanky. Besides me missing all my shots. I think it's probably best we equip a melee weapon. Where's my glaive? Yeah, my glaive does so much damage. Also, not a big fan of the goop gun. Wasn't that good at aiming it. What is it? This uses long rounds, short rounds. This uses compacted rounds. I want to glaive out for a second. I just wanted to investigate this place. It looked like a mining place. And I was like, maybe there's stuff we could loot here, but it doesn't seem like it. And we need to kill all these spiders over here.
Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink purple berry tequila.
Nope.
Make the most of what you earn. Take around the purple worm when you drink purple berry tequila.
Okay, I get the sense we're going close to a ravine, and I'm not going to just dive straight into it. I feel like that would be a misstep.
Sobriety won't make you any smarter. So have another purple berry. Have another purple berry. Have another purple berry tequila.
On this episode of Big Gain Hunter, we take you to the ice moon of Cloister.
I'm Pierce Hunter.
No target.
VP of Xenobiological Exploitation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards.
Okay, hold on. Delicate parkouring.
Now this is top shelf mantipillar secretion. And what each animal
What am I listening to right now?
table.
Oh my god. These are some grody sounds, bro.
Things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you?
Architect, I hope this does not turn back into an active war.
This is Big Gain Hunter.
This is the Order's anti-air control center. If you don't have specific business here,
Brought to you
kindly
by
keep
Anti's Choice Immunosol, the right
Okay,
multi-spectrum
so we found the
antibiotics for
anti-air
wildlife
place.
interactions gone
We ever need
wrong.
to come back and disable it. Which I'm sure we will. We're gonna find some Auntie's Choice person that survived, and they're gonna be like, we need to kill him. We need to destroy him. Then we gotta disable the air defense and blow up this factory, and then we win.
Forsaken snowball orbiting Elysium. Everyone knows Cloister's home to the computronic powerhouse known as the Archive. But that ain't the only profit driver here. There, beyond that crevasse.
Perhaps it would be advantageous
to heads and claws.
that won't function optimally.
Hello, Foreman. Do you have a plumber somewhere?
No, but if they deploy manosaurs,
Ursopods get.
we'd be better served having it the other way around. Do you have a specific matter requiring discussion with me that cannot be postponed? I'm rather preoccupied at the moment.
Yeah, I'm looking for a plumber in the trenches. What up, Brita? How you doing? I'm doing good. Doing good. Preoccupied with what exactly?
Auntie's forces have pushed us from our initial trench line into our fallback trench, thus making it the new primary trench. Despite the fact that we are currently holding back Auntie's forces at the new, more narrow front, this leaves us in the unenviable position of requiring a new fallback trench. That being said, we shouldn't need another trench line. Making a final decision over what to prioritize in the construction of this trench, given my current resources, has been a substantially more difficult task than I first estimated.
Isn't Soul Frame the like more fantasy RPG Warframe game? Ain't I right about that? I thought the Order solved this problem with the mathematics.
Correct. In this case, standardized algorithms, which includes a Poisson distribution method, using the data we accrued from years of tracking the frequency of different attacks. Unfortunately, I find myself in the extremely unlikely and stressing position of having these algorithms inform me that every type of attack is exactly equally probable, and thus my dilemma.
I appreciate it, Brita. I don't know if I'd play it like a ton if I had got given a code. I enjoyed Warframe, and I'm not exactly the biggest Warframe person, you know. Yeah, I know it's like super alpha. Yeah. I'd be remiss to take it when you could give it to somebody else who'd probably enjoy it more. Especially if you've not got it yourself. Because yeah, I'm just so swamped with games at the moment. There would be another game on the list. We already know what kinds of threats he's facing. He's facing Auntie's choice.
Many, unfortunately. Auntie's human soldiery, raptidons, mantisaurs, scrappers, and even wild arachnids. In summary, many and varied.
That's a lot. Maybe just make a trench equally good at defending it against everything.
Alas, I lack the resources and time. I appreciate your input, though.
Good luck with that. Okay, I couldn't ask him about a plumber. Oh, well, you is how we, I got access, don't worry, most of my friends can anyway, just want to ask the deadlock invite.
Let's get you healed, out of sight and on the way to the rescue. Sight unseen.
Been playing it a lot, Deadlock? Yeah. I made the mistake of playing that while drunk last night, and oh my, I said some heinous things to people. Drunk Calvin did not bite his tongue. Drunk Calvin let them people know what he thought of what they were playing like. Unfortunately, I've gotten to the point with my rank where I feel like 9 times out of 10 I'm just losing games because my teammates are bad. It's really unfortunate. Hey, are you the plumber?
Please keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
Okay, well, there was no plumbers in this trench.
Not quite charged yet.
I'm trying to figure out what the heck. Oh my god, I didn't even know this existed. This is crack. It is really just, hey, did you win that team fight? Okay, push and win. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, I get it depends on the character I'm playing, but I get super competitive. Especially when I know I'm doing good.
I've observed you in these trenches before. You are aware this is a war zone, correct?
Yes, I'm looking for a plumber.
Halt. Access to that area of this trench line has been restricted to authorized personnel only. It isn't safe given the risk.
Anybody seen a trench plumber? I'm looking for a plumber. We need a plumber for the doctor's office. looking for a plumber for the doctor's office. One plumber? Oh. Nope, all of you are not named NPCs, so I'm assuming you are not it. Dude, I'm so glad I didn't hear me. I don't know how to turn off my freaking what is flashlight? I missed it. Toggle flashlight. It's L, dude. Every game has a different flashlight button.
This is the last bastion of control before No Man's Land. I am unsure of who assigned you permission to be at this locale, but please refrain from impeding our operations.
I'm glad I didn't hit you with a frag grenade. That would have been atrocious. Okay, order Corsair.
Now that is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes.
I do not believe you have clearance to be here.
Benjamin Dorsey, you must be the plumber.
You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's out of order.
Ah, he's
Never
definitely
fear.
the plumber.
I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing.
They need extra medical help in Matriarch's Mercy. Pipe doctor is probably close enough. I can't believe I'm standing in the presence of the pipe doctor himself.
Shucks. Why, if I hadn't just been wrist deep in sewer water, I'd shake your hand.
Just out of curiosity, why do they call you pipe doctor?
The notion of a pipe doctor stems from the belief and understanding that plumbing and the human body are fundamentally very similar.
You're going to have to justify that.
Of course. I wouldn't make such a claim if I couldn't back it up. It's like I've always said, a doctor is a biological plumber, exploring the unknown and unseen depths of the human body. And what is the human body but one long, wet, interconnected pipe? Take it from the pipe doctor. We're all just tubes.
I really
down
don't
the
want to
core.
take it from the pipe doctor. That you can keep that yourself. Oh man. Okay, well, they need extra medical help in Matriarch's Mercy. Pipe doctor's probably close enough.
You mean you want the pipe doctor to practice real medicine? On real people? Why, this is the greatest day of my life. The human gut is the most compact and efficient sewer system ever. A plumber's dream. My dream. But don't get me wrong, it would be an honor. I'm just not sure that I'm ready for that kind of challenge.
Have it your way.
Well,
This isn't over.
I do thank you for your confidence, regardless. Always remember, good plum.
Shoot. I need speech 8. Oh my god, guys. I think we're so... Oh my god. We're never getting speech 8. The pipe doctor's never gonna perform. I need... Dude, I need so many skill points.
Plumbing
I took
starts in
that
the
flaw where I have to spread my skill points out, but I get more. Is there anything that increased? I know in the last one there was a thing that like food had increased my stats, but I don't think in this one it does. No. I don't know, but he's gonna. The pipe doctor's gonna get in them guts for sure. That's the end goal, guys. Get this pipe doctor in some people's guts. But to do that, I need to level. I need to improve. We need to take away these. And we're going in. I'm gonna hit this building and this building. Oh, there's landmines. Oh, there's landmines. Oh god, there's landmines. I didn't think there'd be landmines.
Nobody around.
Yeah. Oh my god, I thought I saw a landmine. Okay, well I face tanked 2 landmines. I think this was the city we watched get blow up.
What in the where now?
Niles, be quiet, man. I like started auto running, guys. Oh my god. I don't have this. I don't have explosives 5. We can't disarm these. These mines were like retroactively placed here. Like they blew up the town and then they came and put landmines down. This place is, this over here looks cool. This is cool. Oh my god. Hey buddy. Nice. Landmines. These bodies didn't have anything on them, man. They're baiting me in. Okay. Another dead body. Oh, does that mean I'd kill it? Do I want to kill this? Is it evil? It's running away. They're like
Ain't nothing there.
Okay, I definitely interact with that button and this wall drops, okay? That is 100% what goes on in this situation. And I've discovered something. That's definitely a quest related thing. Ziranium Mantipillar. I missed that building, but we're just gonna keep moving forward. Oh, there's more.
Nobody around.
Oh my god, I keep trying to crouch and I keep spamming Niles' button because it's C.
Looks like a fight.
We just stand here in the minefield because these things rush us, they get the mines and die. Well, they're all just gonna stare at me. How do we aggro that pack of mantis swarms? Oh my god.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
This thing in the ground? What the heck is going on over here? Okay, we gotta navigate the minefield. I gotta take the fight to them. Where are you at? Dude, how did I aggro this pack of mobs? They're like nowhere close.
Hey, got a distraction for you. Over here. Free hole in the head.
Oh my god.
Low, Commander.
Yeah, I know I'm low. These things pop out of nowhere.
Rescue. Sight unseen.
Just letting her rip now.
Help me out. Not exactly in fighting shape at the moment.
Yeah, well, I need you to be in fighting shape. Okay, they're dead. Okay.
You sure do go through ammo, don't you? Not to worry. We can always craft us more.
Niles, stop talking bad about me. I know I go through ammo. I can't aim, man. Okay, we found some trenches.
Ain't recharged.
Oh. Oh, these are the trenches we cleaned. Oh, it's below me? Hold on, there's something below me in this room. Oh, heck yeah, we needed to restock. Secret safe. Money. That's definitely a button. Messages. We abandoned to message us. Wait, we abandoned to message us. I can't imagine what possibilities. Just going to return those fabulous time. Contact. Oh, so like the two commanders were communicating and trying to make peace, and they got discovered. Somebody let it slip. We're just collecting a bunch of food. Ooh, oh, what?
This is Chief Quidley.
Oh.
Recording with the intent of registering this most unusual sequence of events and securing their serial wave rights. Recently, we reckoned it'd be a hoot to hack a captured order terminal, use it to heckle them. Instead, we wound up chinwagging. And turns out we have much in common. They're bored, we're bored, and everyone got sick of trench living months ago. Next thing you know, we're getting together for brews and a wave of their knockoff sport, pitchball. And where there's booze and ball, there's betting. And while those order folk are scary data smart, they can't see the angles if they're big as a ship and bright as a hollow ad. They just see stats and percents and don't get how spunk, moxie, and being due play into it. I thought hustling games with six caps was the easiest way to make bits. Not no more.
That's cool. Okay. Onwards to the forward trenches. Surely there's no mines on the road, guys. That would be irresponsible.
Hunkering down! Discounted all participating Andy's Choice vendors! Terminated for cause!
Hey, guys.
Feel like a rube believing all the Aether Wave chatter about how quick, easy, and
Thought I was safe after avoiding that blast.
I'm all tuckered out.
Seemed to.
I don't grid it right on your landing attack went so well. No, nothing. We're stuck and stand still. Yeah, no one to get come up over there. I'm understanding every time I tried. Avoid brain. That's a
Did you
juicy
just come
container.
through an active war zone? Your puzzler screwed on crooked?
Nope, I'm just that cool. Outpost opportunity. Here we go.
That's a lot of casualties. Our medics ain't equipped for this. Not even close.
Hello, enemy scrutinization officer Durban.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked?
You all right, officer? We saw the impact and got over here fast as we could. If there's anything we can...
We can do to part you from your bits while you're desperate? Yeah, I know your type. You go private, but then lurk in the shadows like manta wasps looking to prey on easy marks. You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot?
I'm an Earth Directorate agent. When we see catastrophe, we must lend aid.
A what? Is that like some kind of contractor? Are you looking for a job? Because I have neither the requisite paperwork nor the time to fill it out. Go hustle somewhere else.
Wow, life and Angie's choice sure does make you cynical. I mean to render aid for free.
Sure, that's what you mean. If you're not even going to be honest about your intentions, how could I possibly trust your services? Now get the hell out of my outpost!
Oh, okay.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back.
The order sent me, Jeez, careful. The order didn't do this, but I can make sure they do the next one. That's crazy. That's crazy to watch. The order sent me as a help, as a gesture of goodwill. They didn't attack you.
Yeah? Well, what exactly makes you so sure of that?
Because the abbot sent me here as an emissary.
Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what?
He wants you to contact your superiors to make sure things don't heat up or escalate.
Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing? Just letting you know that this scrutinization officer says everything's hunky-dory. You've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long.
That's fair, but a good word certainly wouldn't hurt. What will it take to make that happen?
Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. Didn't reckon you was someone sympathetic to our ways. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really in the squeeze, and you might be useful. Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me.
And you'd like help with those?
You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side.
Really? I'll take some bits? I could do you a few favors. What kind of jobs need to be done?
That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill us the good old-fashioned way, it also caused serious poisoning.
My contract medicalist over there is literally up to her elbows in it. Her hourly rate is ridiculous, and our damn auto docks have gone on the fritz from the workload. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the auto docks work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your message.
Okay, that's an option. You said you need the whole mess done. What else do you got?
There's been a murder at one of our forts. Troopers accused of poisoning her senior officer for some preposterous reason. Problem is, I'm already short on medical specialists. The last thing I can do is waste one for days just to find out if she did or didn't toxify him. Go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for.
All right, that's an option. What else you got?
This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior officer at one of my forts is a mantisaur. A real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old head-munching mantisaur. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message.
Fair enough. I'm off to make that happen.
Now, you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember it's legally binding, and I will sue you if you fail to get it done. So don't let either of us down.
People are dying, and all he cares about is what he can get out of it. Wish I could say I was surprised.
Okay. Well, we have three. Three questions, right? I want to solve all of them. So that's what we're going to do. Hello, doctor.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage?
That officer over there asked me to help you, so, what do you need?
Help, huh? Well, that would be greatly appreciated. We need compression coils. The attack left more wounded than I have supplies for, plus a hefty amount of uranium poisoning. And the coils on our auto docks have worn out. Without them, they can't convert raw materials into the medicaments needed to help the soldiers heal.
So you need me to find you some more compression coils.
As many as you can. There's so much more work than I can handle. It's only by getting these 3 defunct auto docks back online that I can hope to save most of these folk.
All right, where should I look?
Auntie dropped extra compression coils in pods from orbit to help our advance, but they landed everywhere. Though I heard some are in the no man's land between the battle lines.
Okay, I'll be on my way.
Thanks, but please hurry. These folk ain't got much time.
I've been laid up same as those troopers, and I don't wish that kind of suffering on anyone. Aunties or no. Let's look for those coils.
Okay, we'll go get the coils. Hopefully when I turn this in and it doesn't cause me to complete the quest, because I want to do all of them.
to, but I'm not ready.
We're actually out of assault rifle ammo. That's crazy.
Armed and ready. Liquidator. Vitals looking a mite marginal, Commander.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
No, that's right, yeah. There's so many dead people. Oh my god. I don't have King Observer, man. There's so much in this game. It's crazy. That's 1 of 15. We need to collect 15 of these things. Ooh. Ooh. That's a lot. That is... It did say 1 of 15, right? No, it just said 1. Okay. But it said 1 of 15. I was like, that's a lot. I was like, that is a lot of stuff to get through. Okay, we're gonna hard save. And we'll give her this coil.
You're back. Please tell me you've had some luck in finding us compression coils.
Here you go.
Lovely. Every coil gets us that much closer to saving these lives. It's a start. Thank you. Please, come back when you found more.
Okay, so they don't mark them, which is crazy. So we'll have to be on the lookout for those small little coils. What's in here? What's their bunks? Yeah, I won't steal anything because I'm worried I'm gonna get kleptomaniac.
Overheard what you said earlier, that nobody wants Auntie's choice here. Maybe not right now, but that tune will change once these folks see just what we're offering them. Freedom.
Freedom at the point of a gun don't strike you as a mite forceful?
So liberation is only acceptable on your terms. Is that it?
It's acceptable when we do it because the people ask for our intervention. That's kind of the whole point of the Earth Directorate.
You say that, but we both know that ain't why you or the commander came to Arcadia in the first place. What was the plan? Take what you came for and leave these folk to their fate? No. I think it ain't so much that the Earth Directorate only goes where they've been asked. It's more about what serves their interests. So, who's really the moral party here?
I ain't gonna be lectured by a corporatist. Find someone else to bluster at.
Oh my god. That basically sums up this game, though. It's just like all these factions. None of them is the right one, which I think they've done a very good job about. You know, they made sure that everyone has their strengths and their like things where they're not so good at. It's not an easy, oh, this is the right answer kind of thing. Each one has its own benefits and negatives. Dude, I am fiending for some ammo. I'm gonna have to make so much ammo.
The climate here is a mite more agreeable than Cloister. I wonder which local flora and fauna this new brood of mantisaurs will prepare.
Up and at 'em!
swear you take more naps than a raptidon.
Okay. I'm expecting this quest to be just absolutely crazy. Being as it's a raptidon that's in charge of a bunch of dudes. Makes no sense.
Fort Endurance sure has fared better than Opportunity. Ironic, in its way.
You figure this would have been the one that got hit by the missile, you know what I'm saying? Fort Endurance.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing right now, Commander?
Honestly, Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge, so I'm in charge.
You're in charge? Wait, you're in charge? Don't you mean the executive is in charge?
Of course that's what I meant. Whether I say me, he, or we, it's all the same.
It's all the same pile of gum.
That tone is not how you get approval for your little tests, designer. Next time, you might want to try and tame your woolly curds with a little mock apple.
Hello.
Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up.
I was sent by your commander at Outpost Opportunity.
Enemy Scrutinization Officer Durbin. What does he want with me?
I was sent here to find some kind of head mantisaur.
Ah, well, in that case, your business is with both my commander and me. But I'm being rude. Allow me to introduce Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, Senior Most Representative at Fort Endurance.
So it's true, you've seriously got a mantisaur as your commanding officer.
Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery, stoic stalwartness, and strong leadership. It's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior-most trooper. Okay. The executive welcomes you, but would like to know why Scrutinization Officer Durbin sent you here.
There's some kind of dispute over who the second in command is.
There's no dispute. Executive Wojciech is in complete charge of the fort. His orders, which I interpret as his junior officer, are executed without question.
Really? So you speak mantisaur? Me too. Click, click, go, 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 go. Clickety clack.
You may mock, but I am sincere. I can speak as easy to him as I can you on account of my graft. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
Hey, Commander, it's my professional opinion that we should back away slowly. This guy's craft is either messing with his gray matter, or he's messing with us.
Probably, but I've heard stranger stories.
You may have heard stranger stories, but never one quite so full of sprat dung.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned about disrespecting the chain of command.
And you've been reminded, repeatedly, that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you. I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, designer.
Is that all right? Is that right? Are you full of shit?
Of course not. I'm just a lowly trooper acting as interpreter. Otherwise, surely these folks would have figured it out by now.
We have all figured it out. Unfortunately, I'm the only one willing to say it to your face.
Yes, well, please excuse our curmudgeonly biologist. She's been a pill ever since the promotion that made Wojciech outrank her. Still, that ugly moment behind us, it's a comfort to my mind that you're here. Executive Wojciech has an assignment we're desperate to have done, but it can only go to someone outside our chain of command.
Ugh, not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group.
Does this have anything to do with solving your leadership problem?
Yes. I have been trying to get Durbin to relieve this duo of command for months. But the lives they've lost with this insanity finally got his attention.
Bradford, how dare you undermine me? I mean, us, like that.
Alright, Diner, if you're the real reason I'm here, how do I solve this?
Well, if you're competent enough for Durbin to send you, then unlike the others, you can probably survive this fool's errand. And what better way to prove Wentworth is lying?
Others, how many haven't survived this errand?
Ah, just rumors and conjecture. The base gossip is that another team was sent to recover the pupa and never returned. But I'm sure they're just deserters. Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants us to secure one of their pupas to raise as his own.
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the excess, and be left alone. That's it. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the law-be-damned thing to cut down on competition. He's a bug, nothing more. But the only way to prove it to our command is to have you run this fool's errand. Once it's shown to have been a colossal waste of resources, they'll put me in charge.
That is enough. One more word in question of our executive officer, and I'll have you pitched over the edge with the rest of the enemies we've conquered here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you want me to go get this mutated pupa?
Exactly.
Pupa, not pupa.
With it, Wojciech can raise a Zeranium-mutated Mantisaur army, which will be even more dangerous than the ones Auntie's Choice evolved from the Halcyon stock. We need you to infiltrate the mutated Mantisaur nest, secure a mutated pupa, and bring it to me here. Do that, and I, and Executive Wojciech, shall make sure you are well rewarded for your efforts.
Alright, I'll see if I can find him.
Look in the nest to the east. That'll have your best odds. It's where Wojciech feels the pull from the strongest.
Feels a pull, Wentworth? Seriously? What am I saying? That makes the exact amount of scientific sense I'd expect from you. Excuse me? May we speak a second? Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from Wentworth is akin to sucking on an inhaler full of ammonia.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
Nothing of your concern, Wentworth! Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
You know it's impolite to whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power.
You're certain?
I am. I've watched for patterns of behavior that would demonstrate higher communication, and they don't exist. So, catering to his will isn't going to do anyone any good. Conversely, the scientific value of studying the mutated pupa he wants is exponentially greater than any possible use he could have for it. Bring it to me, and not only will I match any reward he offers, but you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it will serve a much greater purpose.
You'll have to do better than simply matching his offer if you want me to choose you.
I'll have to... Oh, fine. Fine. If scientific discovery and the betterment of future products isn't enough for you, I'll pad your coffers a little something extra. Just, please, bring me the mutated pupa.
Personally, I'd much prefer leaving the pupa where it is and not giving into delusion. But on we press anyhow.
Okay, now time to pick up the murder mystery.
Hey, you gotta help me, please. I didn't do what they say I done. Hey, stranger. Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch.
Then I'm happy to hear that Durbin at Outpost Opportunity sent me to sort this out.
Durbin? Oh, that's great. He's bound to see the truth of this and let me go. Abner's trying to pin this on me, and it ain't right.
You seem like you're telling the truth. Why are they accusing you?
I've absolutely no notion as to why. I've never been in no kind of trouble. I'm a good employee, I do my job, and I don't complain. And honestly, I actually like Chief Cuddy. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it.
If not you, then who else had the motive and opportunity?
I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now.
Tell me about it.
We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here.
So how does that line up with what he said would happen?
It was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate crabble. He was deathly allergic to crabble. But we ate sisty stew, fresh from the can. And ain't no crabble in sisty stew.
Exactly what he said it was happen? Are you sure there wasn't any crabble in it?
Yup. Cuddy had told everybody about his allergy, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find crabble anywhere.
Is there any of that stew still around?
No, that was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. So I don't even know if the docs will still be able to tell it was allergies that did in Cuddy.
Okay. Let me go talk to him.
He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him understand.
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look less Auntie's choice if you tried. So what are you doing in our fort?
Your superior officer at Outpost Opportunity sent me to investigate this motive.
Durbin sent you? Why? You certainly ain't a certified pre-inhumation inquisitor.
All of Auntie's doctors are slammed with the wounded. I'm the best you got.
Oh, lovely. And just what is it you think you can do for me? You ain't even carrying a masticating tissue scrutinator. You just gonna guess what manner of poison killed folk?
No, your suspect makes it sound like Cuddy may have died from his allergies.
What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it.
Exactly, but he had a deathly, but only he had a deathly allergy. Could there have been crabble in it?
What? That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned cysty stew. Stew that I Oh no. Oh, did you say crabble?
Yes, apparently everybody knew he was allergic to crabble meat.
Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, he'd take it up with his uncle, and it'd come back down in your head.
What's that? So you poisoned him with crabble?
Oh, no. At least, not on purpose. Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned crabble stock.
Then you're the one who really killed him.
No, it was an accident. Nobody would have... At least nobody'd mean to. Law, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless... Hey, how'd you like to make some bits? Some real bits? And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret.
I was just trying to get justice for Bardot. Now I'm not done that. I'm listening.
So we got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung, so it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything organic. Anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy, which would mean no evidence, which would end the investigation. I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for a surprise inspection, so I can't leave. But if you go find one and melt the body, I'll make it worth your while.
And what about Bardot?
Well, then she's cleared, of course. No more questions asked. She goes free, you get bits, I get on with my life. Deal?
Alright, I can do that.
Thank law. You'll find Cuddy inside the tower, but you'll have to sneak your way past the guards. It simply wouldn't do for me to announce your intentions to the base. Then come back and tell me when I've got no more evidence to hold Bardot and can draw this whole thing to a close.
Okay. If I burn this body and okay, I'm gonna assume tower's right here. We gotta sneak into the tower, which means we gotta go this way. And if Bardo dies because of this, I'm going to reload.
Damage-prone daredevil. You're getting battered and bruised, brutally battling Auntie's enemies. So we're honoring your sacrifice by winning the war on high prices.
Hit what in the where now?
Okay, just real quick, you know, just hold on.
You ain't got clearance to come this way. One step more and you die.
Oh my lord, they're so aggressive. Okay. That was easy enough. Yo.
I've been told Chief Cuddy's corpse has gone missing. Which is a surprise to both of us, I'm sure. Thank you for your help. You've saved 2 careers today and allowed us to put this whole miserable affair behind us.
It's only behind you if you pay me and let Bardot go.
Of course. Debts left unpaid decays our character and all of anti-society. And this torrid affair has come close enough to doing both already. Regardless, it's nothing but ink in the ledger now. And speaking of ledgers, Bardot is free. And here's the balance for yours. Which means we're done.
Bardot!
You did it! You actually did it! I can't believe you could get it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm so glad to be out of that damn cage.
Happy to help, but I hate that he's getting away with framing you like this.
Framing me? Who? Do you know what happened?
I do. Abner didn't believe that Cuddy was allergic to gravel in the stew.
That good-for-nothing rung leech! That dunderhead! I can't believe he'd... Oh, he's about to learn that poor Chief Cuddy's not the only one with executive contacts in the family. My cousin's a VP in R&D who used to head testing on Numa. Abner's going to spend the rest of his downright miserable life wishing he just confessed and took what's coming. That makes me extra thankful for what you did. If it'd been left in Abner's hands, he'd have made sure they'd thrown me in a hole so deep, even the Sprats wouldn't come visit.
Haha! Ah, you love to see it. Okay. That is one quest is down. Now we need to go get the pupa. How close are we to leveling? Oh, we got a ways to go, guys. A ways to go. Is there any buildings on the way? Oh, we can stop over there, I guess. It's gonna be like a sheer drop off. Oh, it's like we can.
Make me bury another agent.
Is this what I marked? No, there's definitely like a camp over here. What is going on here? Frankie Billings.
You lost, stranger? I don't see a lot of new faces in these parts. What are you? Order? Protectorate? Anti?
Actually, I'm an Earth Directorate agent.
Really? An Earth Directorate agent? I have no idea what that is, but okay. Me, I'm a Sprat Trapper. Cute little things, but their tallow and hides fetch a high price. Used to be Protectorate, then worked for the Order, then Anti. Whoever's calling the shots on a given day. Now, I'm just waiting for the dust to settle so I can find out who I work for tomorrow.
These sprats must be in high demand.
Sprat leather has military applications, as all things do. I also hear tell that higher-ups like to put them around their boots. You know, sprat spats.
How's business?
Slower than I'd like, but that's not the first time I've had to tighten the old belt. Things will pick up once the war is over. Unless a rift devours the colony. When that happens, Sprats and bits will be the least of my troubles.
There you go.
See you around, agent. Hey now, that's mine! Excuse me?
I mean, shoot. It didn't stop me. It didn't say steal. I was like, hey, shoot. And she got a ton of sprat hide. Well, I wonder if she'll say something to me.
Howdy. Now, what can I do you for?
Okay, no, she
See you.
she didn't. I stole all her jewelry, dude. I just swiped up all her money. It was like, yep, nice. Okay. That's the sprat. I was like, what's over there? Okay. Back on the journey. Whew. I'm hoping this nest isn't too difficult. I mean, I do have 600 rounds we can go through before it becomes a problem.
Val says you turned her down for a massage.
Turns out Val's massage protocol doesn't have a setting between a light touch and a 50-kilometer-per-hour punch. Not exactly therapeutic. Felt a little bad telling that to her face, though.
Yeah, I've been on the receiving end of one of those massages, too. Honestly, you made the right choice.
What is this? Oh, there's a scientist up here. Okay. You just gotta make sure it's not a bandit camp you're running into, you know what I'm saying? Okay, a bunch of no-named scientists.
Yeah.
in. I'll take care of him, Commander.
Raft's ready if you need a house call.
Go!
It's fine. That was crazy, by the way. I just walk in and just a whole pack of monsters start trying to kill you. Okay, I think. I don't think this is it. Unfortunately, this is a ravine that is gonna make me run all the way to that. Okay, that is a lot of HP.
Look alive, Commander.
It's called using my environment to my advantage. There's a whole pack of monsters up there, evidently. Bump enough, I should food them. Fight them or not.
It's a brawl.
Just unloading in this. We're gonna run out of ammo before we get to this freaking cave.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Appreciate a little help, Commander.
I just picked up a new gun. A speedy heavy marksman rifle. Actually, no.
Commander, you're bleeding.
That's because we're being surrounded by things.
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Yeah, well, we should just win the fight.
Happy to help. Discreetly. Let's get you healed.
Where?
Knew you had my back.
Shoot. Oh my lord, guys. These fights are rough. They are rough. I feel like clearing these trenches though is giving me rep for people. Also hopefully give me a bunch of money. What just threw a bunch of explosives on me? Oh, hold on. What? Is this something I can disable? Is this like an explosive pad? Like you step on it and it causes an explosion? Oh, it's a trap. Yeah, if I looked on my map. Lock picking 5, man.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, guys? I explored the whole length of this trench. Okay. I probably should craft stuff and prepare for this, but I'm not one to be known for my forethought. Also going back into no man's land.
Armed and ready.
Unless you plan on conjuring ammo from the Aether, we ought to get the crafting side.
That's fine, I'm just running it down. We're collecting a lot of money. Man, a bunch of these people they just all died around this one crystal. Okay. There's a building with a... That guy has so much HP, guys. How am I supposed to fight that? Correction. I'm not supposed to fight that. I'm just supposed to sneak past it probably, but...
Looks like a fight.
Sorry, ain't ready yet. Combat.
Taking the earrings off dead people, that's morbid as heck, dude. Yeah, they won't be needing these anymore. Okay. Wait, that's not the way in, is it? It might be. Oh, hold on. Potential. Okay, let's put the heavy rifle in and see how that performs. I got 30 rounds.
Let me Raph's back in business. To the rescue! Sight unseen.
Dude, that was so bad. Oh my god. Okay. We immediately ran out of ammo. Not great. I can't remember if this is DLC gun or not. These fights are rough, dude. These fights are difficult. Stressful, even. Thankfully, though, we don't have to go the way of the 5,000 HP monster that's just waiting for us. Oh, my lord. Okay. So.
Liquidate him!
There's mag dumping.
Ready to wait. On your command.
Just whiffing every shot. Don't worry. Don't mind me. I'm not known for my fantastic aim. Just going through a casual 100 bullets real fast, you know? Right side, we won. This pistol's pretty cracked, I'm not gonna lie to you. Felt pretty good to use. With most of the shots, but, you know, we take those. We take those. Okay. Oh, this wasn't the end of this wasn't the end, guys. This was just the beginning. This was the first part. I gotta make sure to loot everything, man. We need money so badly. We're like fiending for it. This poor trooper's been horrifically shredded by Mantisaur claws. From closer inspection, you notice that there are undetonated grenades in its bowels. Though whether this was some dramatic last stand or simply how the body collapsed is anyone's guess. Yank the grenades out carelessly. Trait dumb. Damn that bug for sending us out here. We were just gonna be prepared. They came out of nowhere, jaws agape, while scratching and unnaturally blue. They ignored our iron like we were spitting spitballs. And tell Marjorie that I love her. Don't let her remarry to anyone else. The kids deserve to be at least lower class. Well, it's safe to assume one of these hags hatched. Okay. Quick save.
Time to earn my commission.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you.
Raring to go.
There's so many Mantisaurs. Oh my god. I didn't mean to slow down time, but
Not getting up without help, Commander.
you're not staying up without help, bro. You go down every single fight.
Lay low, Commander. Medic's orders.
Medic's orders. Well, I'm ordering you to murder these things.
Knew you had my back.
Okay, another fight down, and we leveled up, which is great. We have 3 skill points. We have to put in our lowest skills, which is lockpicking, engineering, and leadership. Good news, we're able to lockpick that place. Okay, wholesale spender. Permanent discount. To reduce reputation with factions are highlighted before choosing. Additionally, gain bonus damage against humans. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Reviving or being revived, killing the scores your full amount. A lot of weapons. Honestly, that's pretty good. I'm gonna go face reader, just because I'm going super talky. That's what we're playing. Okay, we're level 10. Niles in the party containers have a small chance to contain a large amount of scrap metal, or he apparently reveals things on the map. And we can't swap these. Oh, it's enemy C spots. No, give me that one. Yeah. Eating food grants a small amount of inhaler charge and additional healing. Give me crude biomass for crafting. Yep, give me that one. I want all the crafting stuff. Sick. Okay. A lot of these eggs have already hatched. Long rounds, inhaler shards. Air-cooled machine gun. Unfortunately, I ran out of those rounds. I didn't even equip it. I keep trying to click it and then just like click the slot I want to go into and it doesn't do it. It never does it. Oh my god. Oh my god. The closer we get to this area, the less I'm enthused as to what we're probably going to be facing. Okay. Actually, this looks like the end. However, we have not seen that blue one. I get the distinct feeling the second we pick this up, that the boss is gonna spawn.
Here comes the whole neighborhood.
These things take time, Commander.
We make our stand against the wall. Like any good commissar, I stand pistol in hand.
Let's get you healed. Happy to help. Discreetly. Out of sight and on the way. Someone call for a medic.
Dang it.
Tank recharged. Go.
I'm stuck on the wall.
Lights flashing before my eyes, Commander. Revive me.
Maybe in a second, Niles. I'm out of pistol ammo. Swap into melee. You know, I'm actually fine with playing range.
Marginal, Commander.
Knew you had my back.
No blue ones spawned. I'm expecting another one. I'm expecting a big one to spawn and be a real pain in the tush. Being as we're out of pistol ammo, I got 100 big boy shots. We're gonna let it rain. Okay? The next area, I'm sure it's gonna spawn something on us. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it. You just gonna let me walk out of here? Nope. I knew it. Okay, I'm following back to the choke point.
Looking a little. My aftermarket parts are prime.
I'm the one you need to worry about. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
I'm such an ammo whore, man. I'm such a, oh my god.
Can't have our fearless leader firing on empty. Let's get the prep.
The blue one's still not showing up. Maybe it's not supposed to show up. Maybe that's the 5,000 HP one on the other side. Really got nothing. I mean, honestly, here we'll just equip that one just to have a backup gun that I can start popping shots with if I have to. Bright side, we should make a ton of money.
Liquidate him. Commander, you're bleeding.
Thanks, Mr. Obvious. using poison against bugs.
You're looking pretty scathed, Commander. Out of sight and on the way. Let's get you healed. Happy to help. Discreetly.
We are just munching, just devouring. Please let me use my food. Please let me use my food. Let me eat food. I'm so worried something's gonna spawn into this and I'm not gonna have food. You gonna let me out of here? Okay, it did. It let me out of there. Nice. I'm actually gonna run back to this place because I now have lockpicking 5, which means I can unlock this chest.
Looks like a fight.
It has weapon drop, and I was trying to adjust for. Yeah. We're going to make so much money when I... Oh, nice. Well, that's pretty good. Okay. Now we have to choose. We have to choose the guy who's obviously getting... He's obviously... He wants the power. But I believe in the... I believe in the bug, okay? I believe the bug is actually speaking. But I believe that Wentworth is just a greedy man.
Yeah.
Hello again. Have you brought me the pupa?
I want to know why you want it so bad.
Auntie's Choice has bred mantisaurs as weapons for decades. They've gone through a number of refinements, but they're functionally the same mantisaurs we began with. What's more, we have never witnessed them mutate in any meaningful way. Not in our labs, not in the wild. But here, on Dorado, they've done something remarkable. Inundated with zeranium from the river, the mantisaurs here have evolved adaptations that have never been documented before. I intend to be the first to do so.
I see. Very well, when I have it, I'll bring it here.
Wonderful!
You've returned. I mean, we knew you'd return. We've been waiting. Did you bring the pupa for me?
I did, but I've decided to give it to your biologist instead.
That is a dangerous proposition, stranger. You risk the rage of Executive Wojciech if you don't follow his instructions.
His rage, you say? I'll risk it. He is just a bug after all.
Oh, thank law. You've made the right choice. And the research I'm going to do with this little beauty will allow me to retire. Rich, respectable, and powerful.
Good luck breaking the news to Wojciech.
Mantisaurs, eyes up, troops! A mess of the bastards are coming from the east.
Did they follow those folks back from that nest?
Time to earn my
Get the water and I'll take care of them, Commander.
Got nowhere left to hide.
Executive Wojciech, get in there.
All right, you bastards.
Damn fools are trying to fight me again. Break's over. I see them.
All over but the paper.
Raph's still...
Flush them out.
Raph's back in business.
Almost on.
To the rescue. Let's get you healed. Out of sight and on the way.
sense he would have probably been able to command these things. Possibly. I would get shot and die.
Might as well give up. I got you. My weapon better not before I get relocated.
It's in my best interest to let these guys die because then I can leave you guys.
I'm gonna be picking Manosaur gristle out of my rotators for a week. Well, let's see who's left in charge and yell at them.
Nobody in their right mind is gonna believe I talk to these things now. You're damn lucky I've got to figure out how to explain this mess, or I'd feed you to the bugs myself.
Well, that certainly was a horrific bit of chaos. But you made the right decision by giving the pupa to me. The research value it will provide is enormous.
Yeah, I feel like if we had given it to the guy, you know. You believe this research value will be worth all this?
Absolutely. And that research will bring me promotions, wealth, and status that is long overdue. My genius will ascend the corporate ladder, and they will be lucky to have me. Yes, you have your bits, and I will have a long, illustrious career spanning decades. Works out perfectly for both of us. And now, you should be off to your next adventure.
Nobody in their right mind is gonna believe I talk to these things now.
Okay. Well, we did every single quest besides the find the 15 auto dock things, which I think we can still do.
You've returned. Is there a reason you're looking to monopolize my invaluable time?
I'm taking care of the murder investigation.
Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives. All right, I'll send it. What else do you have for me?
The leadership problem at Fort Endurance has been solved.
Wonderful. I do love a subordinate that can honor their obligations and make me look good. Now, if you'll leave me, I've got lots left to attend to. But do come back if you can be of any further use to me.
Okay. Now, it is time to search for these 15 coils. This looks like a crash site. Any coils here? Looks like a crash site because the place got exploded.
No, 4 years since this war began. Can't rightly recall. It's a struggle to keep track with the constant threat of bullets ventilating your brain pan. Had another run-in with those brigands. Caught us unawares while out on patrol. The order is hard enough to contend with. Now we got them too. It's enough to make a man weep. How many good soldiers have we lost out in those law-forsaken wastes? Every time we send a patrol out, we count ourselves lucky if even half of them come back. And now, it's my squad's turn. The chances are this will be the last you'll ever hear of me. Tell my wife that, law help me. Just tell her I love her.
I feel like we can keep going over here. I don't think we're finding any coils, but I'm like, I got an outpost key. Surely this slots in somewhere. This is crazy. Okay. we've totally already been over here. This is the exact one we looted. But I guess I'm looking for things that...
Attention, freelancer. You are currently heading into no man's land. We strongly recommend you return.
I'm good. Searching for more of these drop pods. I wish I had a gun with a scope. The scope would make this so much easier to find these, like, drop pods. What's over here? Dead people. Well, not a great sign. A loose Quaker can around that appears to be overturned supply shipment. Okay, well. I can't do anything with that because to start leveling in guns or explosives, I would then have to dedicate a lot of points to it.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
My aftermarket parts are prime.
Come at over here. 3 hole in the head. Appreciate a little help, Commander.
The leashing. That's not good. They're baiting me. That's not good either.
Pick me up first.
I look like I can do that now?
This is terrible, bro. This has never been better. This has never been worse.
Catch me up!
Get up on your feet.
Knew you had my back.
To the rescue! Sight unseen! Someone call for a medic. Happy to help. Discreetly.
They did me in. Help me out.
Lay low, Commander. Medic's order.
Oh my god. Oh my god, did I get it? I got it. Oh my god. Ooh. That was intense. Rough. Any other words you'd describe it? I'm sorry if you've been playing Dead like that's fine. Yeah, dude, that was unintentionally stumbling upon a boss fight is crazy. And we're so ammo starved, man. Body found.
Look alive.
I've got to do it all over again, bro. Actually, hold on. We're using a trauma kit. I'm not redoing that.
Regular dock bot.
A scrapper's den. Well, there ain't much in here. There's been no loot. What is this place? Have we been here before? We have. Oh. We definitely have been here. I really need to go sell and stuff, but I hate going back. I just want to keep exploring, man. You know, we found Scrapper's Den. Let's go back to where there's shops. We're gonna sell a bunch of stuff and then
Got a bad feel about this line, hon. Don't like being so exposed. Hell of a thing coming all this way just to catch a bullet on the camp's doorstep.
You worry too much, my dear. Even the Protectorate isn't much in the business of murdering refugees. And there aren't many Protectorate nearby. I'm sure the Order will aid us.
Maybe. Even if that's all true, camp's still gonna need a place for us to go. Sorry. Got some kind of tickle.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to heaven?
okay.
Since the schism, the Protectorate have...
Let's go here.
My time is yours. You may
Sell junk. Okay. Oh, workbench. Nice. Crafting. We need ammo, is what we need. Okay, so what can we do, guys? We're gonna be making some. We tend to go through a lot of stuff. 300 shock rods. You can only make one of these. Okay. Let's sort by. Can't sort by damage number. Unfortunate. I need the best gun for the damage it uses. Which I think currently. When do we get this shotgun? 19 times 8 or just 43. Actually, the 19 times 8 is much better. Okay, let's make some shotgun shells and some. I'll make one of these. And make 200 of those. New modifications. I can make it sawed off. Nice. Okay. Okay, we should have no duplicates of anything now. Say that I immediately spot a duplicate. Spot 2 duplicates. 3 duplicates. Okay. We still have so many guns. Nice. Okay. Explosive rounds. We've not gotten a single burst SMG. Deals 20% of the weapon's damage in a cone when you power attack. Plasma head, utility grip. Okay, there's sniper rifles in the game now. I just gotta find one. Okay, that's cool. Actually, does this one sell sniper rifles? No, no, no. Why would it? I want to sell the uncustomized ones. Just because of clear space. Those are all. These are. So that one, because I've got 3 other biomass pistols. Okay. What melee weapon am I using? I'm using the toss ball stick. Okay. So we need toss ball stick, crit damage, shock head, combat grip. Let's go combat grip. Buy that one. Weak points hit your marks your target, making them a priority to companions and increase the damage they take. Okay. So we're looking good. I really need to go drop some of these off just to keep them stored. We got a ton of shotgun ammo though, which is really gonna be good. This gun is arguably my best damage dealer.
Between the Protectorate and the Order?
Arguably. Let's region. I want to do most of the side quests before I do any of the main story stuff. It's just how I play. We can turn in some quests that should give us a ton of XP. Oh, the Scrapper's Den was then. Okay.
Come to, but I'm not ready.
Security level 2.
Perhaps ready if you need a house call.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Mobility.
Could hit the broadside of a freighter. I'm the one you need to worry about.
Let's get you healed. Out of sight and on the...
Your insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Well, that wasn't good. I was expecting that to be a building for cover. Unfortunately, it was not a building for cover. It was a spawning building. It was a barbarian hut that I walked straight into. Yeah, we can't fight that. We can't. If I had a sniper rifle, maybe, but I don't deal a ton of damage. I feel like I'm really suffering from not taking like gun or melee damage. Like when it comes to combat, guys, I just absolutely suck. Okay, what is this one? Investigate the in-ray range. Yeah, we can teleport here, turn in this quest. And then maybe the abbot's somewhere here. I bet you the abbot's like somewhere up into the actual city. So I don't think we've gained access to the actual city. We're like, the city, I'm sure, is up there.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Ruth Bassar is the first among equals of the Laureate Council.
Have you beheld that new rifle up?
Hello.
Welcome back. I assume you're not here for that debate. Anything I can do to assist you?
About the things I was working on?
Yes. What have you discovered?
I went to Outpost Opportunity and smoothed things over with Auntie's choice.
Oh, you've lessened the load on my mind considerably. And you have the Order's gratitude. Any other updates?
No. Okay, quest done. Where's this person? Oh, they're right here. Hello, administrant
What is
Agal.
it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency. Oh, don't tell me. You're here on behalf of the voice of the displaced, aren't you?
How do you know that? How did you know she sent me?
Mathematical predictions always keep us one step ahead. My latest augury noted that a stranger would come bearing an inconvenient message. This is about the exclusion zone, correct?
She wants to resettle her people.
Or that it only that simple, but she ignores essential variables
Okay, guys,
of the equation.
it's hard to ignore these
You
people
see,
when like there are
the seer
mathematical
predicted
equations
that a
predicting me to
calamity
be
would
everywhere.
befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
She seems ready to accept the responsibility for her actions.
Tell me, which of us has the title of administrant before their name? The responsibility is mine, as are the consequences. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, you heard me right. Death. Furthermore, and I quote, an outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute. And now the voice has involved you. How auspicious. Perhaps you are the outside mediator who was foretold.
Or would I even, if both sides are willing to listen, I'm in.
I believe only in the cold, inconvenient mathematics of the cosmos. This will work. It must work. The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. Talk to the people of Matriarch's Mercy. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. With your seasoned perspective, perhaps the voice of the displaced will learn to listen. Any questions before you get started?
If physics isn't obvious, here's the deal. These people have predicted my coming, like, at least 5 times since I've entered this one place, okay? The odds that they are wrong is small, but I know if you side with these people, they're going to settle that land, and something's going to happen, and they're all going to die. And so I'm going to take the side of the Order of the Ascendant. What can you tell me about the voice?
I can tell you she's a rabble-rouser of the highest order.
Rabble-rouser?
Still, she cleaves to her principles. That's something. You can find her outside, among her people, stubbornly defying an order barricade. But you already knew that.
Earlier you said I was foretold. How does that work?
Novice Seer Vicarage should have ample time to illuminate you on the Order's forecast modeling methods. He's just down the room from here.
So if I learn about everybody's concern, I'll earn enough trust to resolve this dispute.
According to predictions, yes. Or at least, my interpretation of them. I am reasonably certain. More than usual, in fact. Many people around camp support or object to our methods. Speak to them. Form your own opinion. And when you are ready, we will decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
Okay, everybody. You may notice I looked on the off monitor. That's because I'm being summoned. How am I being summoned? I'm being summoned to Deadlock. So, unfortunately, this is where our Outer Worlds 2 gameplay will end for today. I may go live later tonight. Not quite sure. Don't know how things will plan out. But, you know, I may or may not. Anyways, I would like to thank you all for joining me. I hope you had a fantastic time. It was a good, nice 3-hour block, basically. I mean, 20 minutes short. Who's counting the time, really? I'm gonna go grab some lunch. I'm gonna go play Deadlock, and yeah. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thank you for all for joining me. Brita, thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna work on a more consistent stream schedule coming next week. Because I'm also trying to upgrade all my stuff. So yeah, That way y'all know when I'm gonna be live and stuff. But yeah, thank y'all for joining me.